Look who's back on GB News, giving his thoughts on the state of the nation. It's Neil Parish, and if you've forgotten who he is, Neil is the ex-Tory MP who disgraced himself by watching porn in the Houses of Parliament. He tried to excuse himself by saying he was looking at tractors and somehow stumbled across the pornographic material. Anyway, let's see what Neil has to say, and we promise we won't bring up the subject of tractor porn again.
I think, I go back right back to COVID, to be honest with you. And I think we've never really picked up since. I think we had an attitude where, naturally, perhaps psychologically, the main thing is to survive and the main thing is to live. And so a lot of people have decided to take things quite a lot easier.
On at least one occasion, you were blatantly viewing pornography on your mobile phone in the chamber of the House of Commons.
And I think that's what's the snowballed. I mean, I run a farming business. It's quite difficult to get people to do things on time. Building work is almost impossible.
Yeah, I have that.
What made you think that was remotely acceptable?
No, nothing made it feel.
And so then you go back to the schools, have not been repaired. Now that is incompetence.
So what was going through your mind?
Yeah, I mean, moment of madness, and also totally wrong.
There's no doubt about that. Either from the local authorities or from the government. Or from the
this country's stopped working, Neil. Neil, this country has stopped working. The most basic of things now appear to be beyond the wit of man to be able to do.
The conservative frontbencher watching pornography on his phone. What's your reaction to that? I mean, it's pretty jaw-dropping, the suggestion that it's happened. Frankly, whoever it is, surely they would have to have the whip removed, wouldn't they?
Not just a barge to house a load of illegal migrants on, or a base that yesterday one bit of it blew up, for goodness sake, but also the other stuff like you've just said there. And people are lobbing tax money at this country, left, right and centre, paying arguably higher than they've ever paid in terms of tax. And they're getting naff all for it. Will, come on, how do we fix this? Is it attitude? Is it work ethic? What is it?
It's partly work ethic, not from everybody, but from some. I think there's still actually too many people working from home because some people work well from home, other people don't. And I think there's a lot of issues of really actually getting the economy really going.
Click here for some disgusting Tories.